Hi, this is Morley and this is the M-Wire. I hope everyone had a safe and happy July 4th long weekend, but here we are back in the thick of it. 44 cheers Michigan GOP lawmaker Mick Broom after he calls for VF whistleblowers to be harassed and punished. I knew that it would only be a matter of time before 44 would come along and stick his 2 cents on what he thinks of all this. But this is clearly a deflection campaign. There's been no results from any audit anywhere, and people everywhere are trying to discredit them. Before we check the receipts on that, a big shout out to my new subscribers. If by some perverse twist of fate you haven't already subscribed, please do so, as that would greatly support the channel. So 46 is effectually using Mick Broom for his own personal platform to say, see, not all Republicans are crazy. This guy thinks that the people who want an audit should be harassed and persecuted. Right. It's the taxpayers' money who pays for the audit, and if the people want the audit, they should get the audit because they're essentially paying for the audit. It's really quite that simple. This is an extremely soft attempt on behalf of 44 to try and discredit the entire process before it even really gets underway. We haven't even seen results from anywhere yet, and this is the type of backlash that we can expect, folks. Get used to this kind of thing now. In November, the Gateway Pundit and our team in Detroit interviewed dozens of GOP e-observers who were threatened, abused, attacked, and harassed at the TCF Center in Detroit, Michigan, following the 2020 landslide for 45. Several of these observers witnessed carloads of bees arriving at the center in the middle of the night on November 4, marked for 46 asterisk. Yes, this is what I affectionately refer to as the moonlight bee drop. It still lives in infamy, folks. This photo serves as a reminder as to why we do need a full forensic audit in the state of Michigan. This was just absolutely unconscionable. In June, the Michigan Senate Oversight Committee released a report saying there was no systemic F at the 2020 Michigan E. They meant systemic, but it's a garbage document anyway. State Senators Ed McBroom and Mike Shirkey then went on to urge government officials to investigate the Michigan and Detroit whistleblowers who spoke out about the EF and abuse. So their answer is to effectually go after people who want to know exactly what happened on the night of the novelection. Essentially, the people of Michigan who want the audit and are willing to pay for it. If that isn't complete reprobate mentality, folks, I don't know what is. It's obvious that Mick Broom is a Republican in name only, and that's redundant to even say that at this point. But Obama certainly will use it to his advantage. That's blatantly obvious what's happening here. So here's the actual tweet that 44 sent. In the wake of the SCOTUS ruling after weakening the Voting Rights Act, take a look at how one Republican in Michigan was subjected to harsh attacks from within his own party for simply acknowledging the validity of the E results in his state. The validity? What validity are we talking about there, Mr. Obama? The moonlight ballot drops, like all the depositions from Michigan e-workers that said there were a lot of crazy things going on? Is that the validity that we're talking about? Because if it is, we have a big problem with the system and what you call validity, sir. Trust me on that. If the people of Michigan want an audit, they deserve an audit, and it's really quite that simple. They're the ones that are going to be footing the bill at the end of the day, so I don't see why we need to just accept your validity without having a forensic audit in the state of Michigan. But as I said, folks, this is the type of backlash we're going to have to come to expect about anyone wanting an audit on the left. They apparently don't want fair ease anymore, because that way it would tip the scale too far to our advantage. But we won't stand for it, will we? Contact people in Michigan, politicians, everybody, and tell them that you want a forensic audit. Pronto. Well, folks, I just wanted to give you that update out of Michigan. I will keep you updated if anything else happens in Michigan or elsewhere. Thank you for coming along with me to my video. Please remember to like, to comment, to share, and of course to subscribe. Thank you so much, and God bless.